Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Thursday the 7th of November 2024, and it's been set by Bjorn or Bjorn. I'm not sure I've come across this set before. I certainly can't remember them I'm going to assume it's a male with a name like Bjorn. The only Bjorn I know is the guy in ABBA and Bjorn Borg, the tennis player. Um, so yeah, new setter, I think. And normally with new setters, one or two things happen. Either they're very quick and easy, or because they set a nice basic puzzle just to kind of get into it, or they set something that people are like, what the heck's going on here? I mean, I think one of the new setters I took 55 minutes on this year. So I'm hoping it's going to be the former. It's going to be an easy one because we've had such a run recently of puzzles that are tough. Even yesterday's Trelawney was a bit of a struggle for me, but um, no complaints really there. It was a typical QC. So anyway, I've waffled enough. I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Much love singer at number one, one associated with a craggy face. 8 letters. Rock. Number one. Number one. I don't know what number one is. Me. Long bag containing sugar, perhaps. Perhaps sugar containing sugar, perhaps unwrapped. Long bag containing sugar. And we've only got 4 letters. Long bag. I don't think that's a... Allow older female relative time. I want to put armed in there, but I don't think it is. Allow is to let older female relative time. Okay, foxtrot. I mean, foxtrot is F. Jump I attempt. Is that an anagram? Jump I attempt? No. Try. Yeah, jump I attempt. Finally, in shabby theatre. Okay. Rest while bar rustled up a tasty snack. Rest while bar, so that's 9 letters. Bar is 10. Okay, so there's 12 letters in rest while bar. Rustled up a tasty snack. Great. So it's an anagram, and no good at anagrams on a tasty snack. Could be anything, really. Snacks cover a whole range of things. Can't think of anything. Okay, with no one at the helm, following commercial split. I mean, commercial would be ad. I think. Following commercial, no one at the helm would be split. Split would be rent or tear, but neither of those go in there. With no one at the helm. Helm's the head. Oh, gosh. The last word heard by one about to be shot. That's something to do with amen. Is amen. The last word is amen. Heard by one. Amen. Amen. About to be shot. I think I've seen this before, but what is it? The last word heard by one about to be shot. Protracted groan wouldn't hurt. Student tucking into hot bread. So students normally L. Hot bread, pitta, baguette. Tucking into hot's just as an L going into hot word for hot. I can't think of a warmth. Hot. Lifeless in Perth, excluding the outskirts. So inert. At last, I've got one. Hurrah! And this is the quick. Golly. Ladies' fingers. Ladies' fingers is work bread regularly. Okra. OKRA now. Alternate letters. So I've got 2. Hurrah! Supplement that's sometimes removed by the lancet. So the lancet's capitalised, but lancet's a lancet's a surgical instrument. That is supplement. That is sometimes removed. That's sometimes removed by the lancet. So I think we're looking at something like a boil or something. I don't know what lancets do. Okay, yeah, you lance spoils, don't you? So, not sure. Supplement, don't know. Cautious about silver and I want that to be wary. And yen, but cautious about silver. KG, now got one. Got another photo that is covering periodical, so i.e. I don't know, just iPice photo, epic. That is covering periodical image mag. Now, image. That's a bit cleverer. Criminally falsified data, not a particularly healthy state. Sounds like full ALSIFIED data, but without an A in it. So yeah, it's an anagram of falsified data without an A. Particularly healthy state is, gosh, in A. It can't be an in A, can it? Of A. At A. Could be an at A. Healthy state. Two Fs. Shoe kept in shoebox for dryness. Okay, interesting. Dryness. Shoe kept in shoebox for dryness. Don't know, there must be a hidden word in it somewhere though. Clever dad featured in The Wire. The Wire is 7 letters. I don't know if that is, I mean, what clever dad would be. Clever dad featured in The Wire. Dad is pa, I suppose, or sire. Dad. Clever. Intelligent. Having the right to a loosening of Lent diet. Lent would be fast. I mean, loosening of Lent diet suggests it's entitled. Yeah, it's an anagram. Loosening of. Okay, clever, I suppose. Internet tool arousing Chinese anger. Yeah. Chinese anger is also 12 letters, so that's another anagram, which makes that. Gosh, what would that be? Internet tool. Search engine. Biffed it as opposed to unravelling it. Nymph stoical about circling lake. Gosh, that's got an A. That's stoic owl with an L. Oh, if I need the name of a nymph, I'm in trouble. Callisto. Cagliostro, is it? Let's assume that's an A. Okay, so I'm after the name of a nymph there, I guess, which is an anagram of stoical lake. I don't know if I know that one. See what I've got. If I get enough letters to get there, we'll see. Okay, rancor. Sorry, I saw exactly that clue yesterday somewhere. So I think rancor. Let's put it in correctly. So private is a rancor, and bitterness is rancor. It's a sound like. So I think the private's got a K in it. Those during picnic at Naples is catnap. So there's my hidden word. I've been hoping there is one. And gents might use this upper class bow. Gents. Are we talking about toilets here? Gents might use. Is it just an anagram of gents? No, it can't be. There's an E. This upper class bow or bow. I don't understand. That's something to do with ships, is it? I suppose. Don't know. Not a very encouraging question for what the setter's background is if it's something to do with ships. Saint, axes, Karen's, that's Styx. Styx, the river Styx. Y, Saint, ST, axes. I think Charon was the boatman on the river Styx, or Styx as it is. Saint, axes, YX. Oh, axes. Axes like that, okay, so the axis of a graph. Fair enough, okay. I'm wondering if we've got an X there and a K there, whether we've got some kind of pangram going on where all letters used. Much loved singer at number 1. One associated with a craggy face. I'm not sure. Long bag containing sugar, perhaps. Perhaps unwrapped. Unwrapped suggests to me I should be unwrapping perhaps and just taking the ERHA, but that doesn't really help me. Sugar. Sugar cane. Sugar cane? Why would the long bag be a cane though? Okay. Allow older female relative time. Allow older female relative time. I would think that's time would be age, sorry, or a T, female relative. Grant, there we are. Gosh, that's grand T. Fair enough. I've still got that long anagram to sort out down there, haven't I? Foxtrot, jump, I attempt, finally in shabby theatre. I suppose that could just be an anagram of theatre, where, yeah, shabby theatre would be 7 letters, theatre would be 7 letters, in which case I've got no idea what a jump is, but Foxtrot, jump, I attempt is a, finally says there's too much else going on in that clue. Attempt is maybe test. Foxtrot, jump, I attempt. Finally. So pit. Pit, jump, I attempt. Fleep it. Okay. F, leap, it, I, and then T. Okay. Whoa. Oh, here's the snack again. Rest a while bar. I've got a little bit more to work with. I'm going to have to write this down. See if I cross some letters off, see if it gets me there. Rest. Gosh, while. Bar. I've got my R and T. I got rid of an R. Got rid of a T. Got rid of an E. Yeah. Gosh. So if what could go there? I could put an R. Welsh rarebit. There we go. Look at that. I mean, that a tasty snack. I mean, that's a bit random. I'm sorry, a bit too random. I like it. Okay, so this is fit as a fiddle. Got 2 F's on that one, haven't I? I just got the as a bit there, and then that gave that to me. Fit as a fiddle. Okay, good. What's this? Adrift. Add rift. Okay, commercial split. That kind of split. Add rift. Fair enough. The last word heard by one about to be shot is cheese. So a photograph. So when you take a photograph, you say someone, say cheese. Clever dad, featured in The Wire. So that's clever is par in there, I assume, or pop. Par, pop. The Wire. What's The Wire? Cable. Capable. There we are. Capable. So what's this one up here? Long bag. Long is to ache. Bag containing sugar. Perhaps unwrapped. That's an A. I think that's ache for long. Bag containing sugar would be ACHER. Sachet, yes. Okay, gosh, that's a bit complicated. That's sachet without the S and the T on it. This one, shoe kept in shoebox for dryness. I mean, I think that's going to sound like inform. I don't think infirm. Don't know. Okay, this one. Oh gosh, Cliff. It's Cliff, isn't it? Clifton. Is that Clifton? It must be Cliff. Cliff Richard is the much loved singer, surely. At number 1, Clifford. At number 1, ORD. What's that number 1? Much loved singer, Cliff. Must be Cliff. I'm going with Cliff there. Well, I say that. I mean, I can't see what I'm. Cliff. That's one at number 1. Associated with a craggy face, Cliff. I'm going to take it out just to remind myself I need to come back to it, but I think that's what it is. Cliff something. Protracted groan. Let's have a look. Protracte. No, too many letters there. So 14 minutes is what, 6 left? Something like that. It's not too bad. This one down here is an appendix, isn't it? Ah, there you are. That's what the surgical instrument is doing. Okay, appendix. That X helped a bit. Gent might use this upper class bow or bow. I don't know if it's bow or bow. I mean, I assume it's, well, I was going to say something like ADEC or something, but it can't be because of the appendix. This student, there's my student L, tucking into hot. What does anagram do over here? So I've got a few letters on that one. What I'm going to do is just write down the letters I've got available to me, because that might give me the starting letter for this and try them. So I've got, assuming it's an anagram of, what's it called? Stoical. Oh, is that one up there? That's what I was struggling to find it. S-T-O-I-C-L, stoical, about, what is it? Circling a lake's another L. So what have I got? I've got, I'm looking for a bread, I assume. So I've got S, or, well, I'm looking for a word for hot and bread. I can't really think of any words that LN finish with, really. L, N, C, L. None of those are looking good. O. I feel less comfortable about the vowels even. I can't do O or A. I can't be an O there, can it? If that's anagrams, so I've got rid of the O and the A. Just leaving the I. And that doesn't feel very good either, so maybe it is an anagram of stoical going down that. Protracted groan wouldn't hurt. Is that an anagram of groan? Groan, W-O-U-L-D-N-T. I think it might be an anagram of wouldn't hurt, actually. Oh, groan wouldn't. Oh, so what have I got there? Groan wouldn't. G-R-N-O-A-W-L-D-N-T-O-U. Cool. And I've got rid of the D-A-N. D-A-N. I've got a second N. Gone. Okay, that leaves me, what am I doing? Protracted. Long something, isn't it? Long. So get rid of L-O-N. L-O-G, sorry. L-O-G. Long. Oh, long. To 453. Long drawn out. So I've got R-W-E, long drawn out. Ooh, that's a bit of a grim, not particularly good phrase. Drawn out. So that must be a U-bend, mustn't it? In the gents, okay. Upper class is U. Bow is to bend, okay. There's my L on the, one of my L's on the person. Callisto, I think that is. I've never heard of Callisto. Oh, what have I done there? Rancor. How did I get over there even? Callisto. Student tucking into hot bread. Stolen. Oh, that kind of hot. Okay, hot for stolen. Okay. 1751. So these are the two problems then. Cliff, much love here. Must be Cliff at number 1. So number 1 is NO1. At number 1. One associated with a craggy face. Cliff something, I assume. Cliff face? Cliff face? Can't be, I mean, face is in there, isn't it? So. Maybe I'm just looking at that wrong. Maybe it isn't Cliff at all. Maybe my own dreams are informing a shoe. My list of shoes is not great, if I'm honest. Shoe kept in shoebox for dryness. for dryness. What's dryness? Shoebox. Is that SE4? And then, don't know what dryness would be. Dryness would be, what's dryness? I don't even know what shoebox means, really. I mean, it's just a cardboard box that shoes come in. I can't think I don't know there's any kind of particular word that, I know, it's Oxford. It is a hidden word again, and Oxford is a type of shoe. I'm assuming that's Clifton. Clifton? Clifford? Cliff? One associated with it at number 1. Cliff. There's number. That doesn't really make a word. Much love saying at number 1. Number 1 is one associated with a craggy face. I'm going to just take out the X from Oxford. Am I being a thickie here? Is there a word I should be thinking of that cliff? Top. Duh. God, that was obvious. There they are. Hey, 21 minutes. There we go. Okay, yep, it was that easy and it was that obvious, and I'm glad I did that alphabet draw for that last minute to get there. Okay, let's go through the clues, because I don't think that was the easiest of puzzles. So much loved singer Cliff is a reference to Cliff Richard, I think, and at number one is the top of the charts. So Cliff Top, one associated with craggy face. Not much of a clue really. Long is to ache. You long for something, you ache for it. And a bag containing sugar is a sachet, so take off the S and the T from sachet. We've got allow is to grant, so if I grant you permission, I allow you permission. We've got gran is the older female relative, and then T for time. We've got foxtrot is F in the NATO phonetic alphabet, and a jump is a leap, and then I, and then attempt finally says take the T from attempt, the final letter, to get a shabby theatre, which is a flea pit. Rest while bar is an anagram of Welsh rabbit, and that's a tasty snack. With no one at the helm, I guess you're adrift if you've got no one at the helm, and following I don't really understand. Following doesn't seem to have any benefit there. Commercial split is add for commercial, and rift is a split. The last word heard by someone about to be shot, so if you're being taken photo of, shot, don't think you really use it. I mean, you take shots. Anyway, it's cheese. You say cheese, don't you? Protracted is long, drawn out, which is an anagram of grown wouldn't, and hurt must be the anagram indicator, I guess. Yeah, I guess the letters are mixed up. We've got student is L, tucking into hot, stolen, which is hot goods, stolen goods, and bread is stolen. Lifeless in Perth, excluding the outskirts. So we've got lifeless is inert, and we've got in is part of the clue, and then Perth without the outskirts becomes ERT. We've got lady's fingers, which is a name for okra, which is a vegetable. I think that's what I think, vegetable. We've got the O and K from work, and the R and A from bread, so regular letters there. We've got a supplement, which is an appendix, and something sometimes removed by the lancet, so misdirection. The lancet is the name of a surgical instrument, which I guess would be used to take out an appendix, your bodily appendix, and the lancet is also the name of the, I believe it's the doctor's kind of magazine, monthly. We've got cautious is KG, we've got C for about, so C for circa, which means about. Silver is AG, and Y for yen. We've got photo as an image. We've got that is IE. We're covering periodical, so it's going over mag for magazine. We've got an anagram of falsified data with one less A. So there's two A's in there, but only use one of them in that anagram. Criminally is telling us it's an anagram, and a particularly healthy state is, it's known as fit as a fiddle. We've got the Oxford brogue, or Oxford type of shoe, and kept in, and then shoebox for dryness. So it starts in Oxford. So the way I got to that answer was the fact I actually said in the thing, I don't know the names of shoeboxes. It's a piece of cardboard. There's nothing particularly significant about shoebox as a word. There's no synonyms for it really, unless you're doing a very complicated question where they might come up with something you've heard of. But generally, there's so that when you see a word that you're just totally unfamiliar with like that, it could be a hidden indicator or an anagram indicator or whatever. It tells you what to do something with it rather than do a synonym. Clever is capable, and we've got par featuring in cable. So The Wire is a TV show, I believe, which is irrelevant. This TV show, Wire is cable. Having the right to a loosening of lent diets. We've got an anagram of lent diet. Loosening is our anagram indicator, and that gives us entitled, which is having the right. We've got an internet tool, which is a search engine, and then arousing is another anagram indicator of Chinese anger. So Chinese anger and search engine are anagrams of each other. We've got the nymph Callisto, can't say I've ever heard of them, and we've got stertical about else. We've got stertical anagrammed, so the about is the anagram indicator to anagram that, and then it's going around circling lake, so put an L into it. Private soldier is a ranker, which is, I guess it's spelled R-A-N-K-E-R. Expressed is telling us to take a sound alike of that to get to bitterness, which is rancor. I mean, technically, or if you didn't have any clue letters in there and different, which end of that is sound alike is dependent on how, which one is the 7-letter word, I suppose, and then you get some letters in. So a doze is a cat nap, and we've got another hidden word, cat nap, in picnic at Naples. The gents might use this, so the gents toilet might have a U bend in it, in the piping, and upperclass must be U, and bow is to bend. And finally, I think final one, saint. Just scroll down a little bit now. Saint is ST. Axes on a graph of the x and y so in this case he wants them as y and x, which is fair enough. And Charon or Charon's location, so Charon is a mythological feature who I think is the boatman on the River Styx or River Styx, I'm not sure how it's said. So there we go, all done. 2101. A little bit complicated puzzle. I found it a little bit hard to get into, and I think it wasn't very helpful on some of those definitions, so it's hard to spot that you want long for ache. Cliff top associated with a craggy face, I guess that's a more super. Long drawn out for protracted. Long drawn out, it's those three words you just chuck together, not sure. Welsh rarebit, a tasty snack. I mean, there's a lot of tasty snacks out there. So I don't think it was the most helpful. I mean, in fairness, search engine, internet tool, there's not many other tools, 2-word, 6 and 6, but generally I don't think it's very helpful on that front. So there we go, all done. Pleased to get through that one.